Hey guys, I'm Mark Tillison and today we are talking about Google AdWords Bidding Strategy. So coming up, we're talking about how to structure different keywords, bids, so carry on watching for more of that and how to make sure that you're attracting the right traffic to the right keywords in your Google Ads campaigns. Do make sure you ask some questions in the comments. I'll do my best to answer those for you. So let's look at Google AdWords Bidding. So the first thing to say about how you bid is to remember that Google will always chase the money. So wherever you bid the highest on variations of your keywords which could potentially match the same query, you must make sure that you bid the highest on the keyword that you most want to match. So generally speaking, if we look at the different match types, I will assume that you know the match types, or there's another video on our channel that will tell you all about the keyword match types. So let's start with broad match of men's shoes, the broad modifier with the pluses in front, the phrases in inverted commas, men's shoes, and the exact match of men's shoes. Now the first thing to say is structure your bids for those keywords. So you, generally speaking, this isn't 100% all the time, but generally you would want to set your maximum bid on the exact match of men's shoes. So what you don't want to happen is a higher bid on the phrase of men's shoes, because if you bid higher on the phrase, there's a good chance that Google will match your phrase keyword rather than your exact match keyword. So typically you might want to bid 5%, maybe even 10%, but for the sake of this demonstration, let's say you're going to bid 5% less on the phrase match to attract exact search traffic for men's shoes will then match your exact match keyword. The next one down is the broad modifier, the modified broad match keyword of plus men's plus shoes, and bid 10% less on that. Again, you really want traffic generally to match your phrase rather than your modified broad. And then the broad match at the bottom, effectively bid quite a lot less, and that can sweep up all the searches, all of those real long tail searches which aren't picked up by either your modified broad matches, or your phrases, or the exact match. So that's a simple structure. If we dive a little bit further into this, let's talk about broad modifiers. So these can be quite long tail keywords. So again, within this and within the structure that I just showed you on the previous screen there, you would want to bid slightly higher on your longer tail terms. So men's patent formal shoes, you would want to bid quite a bit higher, because you want to attract traffic away from men's formal shoes. So the more specific the keyword is, the more specific your ad is, and the more specific your landing page is, so you can take that searcher directly to a very specific set of search results on your website, or a very specific page that relates directly to that search. So your quality scores generally should be pretty high for that. They're highly relevant, highly motivated buyers. They know exactly what they're looking for. So these are real good keywords to be bidding on. The next one down from that is men's formal shoes, and we want to bid slightly less than the top term there, and then men's shoes at the bottom. That's kind of your maximum bid for a broad match modifier. So again, we're attracting traffic away from men's shoes towards men's formal shoes, and we're attracting traffic away from men's formal shoes to men's patent formal shoes, or any other variations. So just be careful again to think about, if you bid more on men's shoes than you do on men's formal shoes, then when someone searches for men's formal shoes, it's more likely that Google will show the men's shoes keyword. What doesn't happen, and some people think happens automatically, is Google doesn't always match your keyword to the search term, the term that the person's typing into Google. It won't always match your keyword as close to that. It will go after the money. So, do be careful with that. So what about bidding for positions? Does position matter? Should you be number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6? Does it matter? The truth is, yes it does, and no it doesn't, or not so much. So let's take a price comparison search. So this user, this searcher, knows exactly what they're looking for. It might be a branded product, or in this case I've just used Batman Begins Blu-ray as an example. We know exactly what we're buying. We know what this movie is. We've seen the reviews. We might have seen it at the cinema, but we know what this product is. And really, we're comparison shopping. We just want to find a website that has this product in stock, that's available. It's got free shipping, but we want a price for this. Wherever we buy this product from, it's the same product. So actually, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4 position in the ads, or even in organic rankings for that matter, but those top positions really can make quite a significant difference. So you really want to be top 2 or 3 or 4. Down in position 5 or 6 or 7, you're going to get less clicks. If you're a few pence cheaper, it's probably not going to make much difference by that point. So for a price comparison, much more important. If we look now at what I would call a shopping search, so this is a broader match search using the example from earlier of men's shoes, this user hasn't decided what brand they want. They haven't decided, and they haven't told Google or us as advertisers, they haven't told us what type of shoes they want. So we don't know if they want formal shoes, we don't know if they want leather shoes, we don't know anything about their search query, and there's a good chance that they don't either. So they're quite early in their search funnel. If you're not sure what a search funnel is, again, there's a video and some content elsewhere. I will leave a link to that in the description of this video for you. So this is quite early in the search funnel, which means this user is going to shop around. So they are going to visit a number of different sites until they find a product that they like. So this is a bit more, if I use the previous example of the Blu-ray DVD, this is more like bidding on DVD or Blu-ray movies or action movies. We don't know yet what that user wants, and that user doesn't either. So again, being in position 3 or 4 in that case isn't quite so acutely painful as it might be with a more specific search. So again, just think about how your audience behaves. And there are campaigns that I've worked on that have been hugely successful on these general shopping terms, where we've been in position 5 or 6, and actually we didn't pick up many more sales when we were in position 2 or 3. The clicks were just more expensive. So you can find me at plus Mark Tillison on Google Plus, or at Tillison on Twitter. Plus Tillison Consulting. You can find the rest of my team there on Google Plus and on Twitter at Team Tillison. Do ask questions in the comments, and make sure you subscribe for more Google AdWords videos.